I'm Dan, and we've been together for 9 years?
9 years, yep.
9 years. We'll go with 9 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I'm Lewis. And so why did we go to T-Pan?
We went to T-Pan because I was tested positive 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years in December.
December 1st.
December 1st, World AIDS Day. And Lewis is negative. And we heard about The2ofUs, which is the positive negative support group, and we went there to talk.
Well, I think I encouraged it. I really wanted us to have just a place that we can go to and be with maybe some people in the same situation. And when I heard about it, I thought it would be a really good opportunity. I completely left it up to Dan to decide whether or not this is something he wanted to participate in, and he said yes. And we went, and it was not what I expected. I actually didn't know what to expect, but it was perfect. Yeah.
Oh, wow. There was so much we learned. I think there's so much we took away from it. It was a great way for Lewis to explore his feelings as being the negative partner. It was a great way for me to express my feelings being the positive partner. And just being around other couples who were going through the same circumstances. So we weren't in it alone.
Mm-hmm.
I think is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, I think I realized right away that I needed to be in the group when we started talking about labs, and I had no idea what that was about. I was like, oh man, there's a reason I'm here. So it started with that. It started with sort of an education, HIV and what it means, and partners labs, and and just kind of it was the first time that I actually really started seeing the other side of things. I mean, we had talked about things, but it just wasn't the same. And I think later the learning was a little bit more personal, and it was more about the relationship, and it was more about who we were redefining ourselves as in a new relationship, because the relationship became a brand new relationship 3 years ago when we got a diagnosis. So
To kind of do a new dynamic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, it's interesting because I've spoken with other HIV positive men who have expressed how they feel that the dating pool is now cut to only other positive guys. So it's interesting the lack of education in our community, and I think that this shows that with the proper education, you can have a healthy pos-neg relationship, and it's just about education. So yeah, absolutely. I think I went through the stages pretty quickly of my diagnosis. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared shitless when I walked in the first day, and as a matter of fact, almost didn't go, because it was it was my first public acknowledgement of my status. So there was a lot of fear surrounded walking into that meeting the first time, and who else was going to be in the group. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely helped me get more comfortable with it. And then, the great people at T-Pan as well have just been awesome in that process.